There, that's better. Now I've unmuted myself. This is Jason Bitbender Brink, and I am here to test some Restream chat functionality. So let's see if it works. Oh, looks like messages are coming through. This is brilliant. Okay, on Twitch, awesome. Hortasha, Space Force Guardian, Beard. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Is it working? What do you think? I can't tell. It's not as clear as I remember it being when I was younger. I tried, and it was just really, really, really awful. Hey, Catherine. I'm glad you think it's pretty. And Evandro says hi, and Commander Millarn says yes, I absolutely can see you. Wonderful. And Daniel Platten. Good old Daniel Platten. Hello, Daniel. Awesome. Cool. So, hey, since we're here and since I'm randomly talking, does anyone have any questions as we test this platform out? Hello, Renato from Sweden. Yeah, it's not even a level 1 beard, man. This is like, this is totally not working yet. Okay, awesome. So everyone can see the chat. That's good. Can see me. Tutorial beard. Yes, there you go. Perfect. Absolutely a tutorial beard. Good. This is good. This means that when we do AMAs, it'll be much easier for us to see everyone's questions. And exhale. Hello, Angel. Hello from Argentina. Will Gala be an F asset in the future? I was talking to Hugo about that, and yes, that is one of the things that we do have planned. And that's from Lakendrick Smith, which you can all see now. This is amazing. And I'm really trying very hard not to go to Discord to read messages, because that's normally where I would go, but I really want to give you guys a little bit of attention here. Good night, Ark. Sleep well. Enjoy. It's actually, you're in Korea. So, yeah. Is it really nighttime? I guess it is, huh? Oh, yeah, sorry. Can you talk about nodes on IPFS? What would you like to know? We're calling it the the Gala Distributed Content Delivery System. Or network, rather. I can see comments from all chats. You can see comments from all chats as well. So I think this is a better way to do this. Yeah, I like it too. So what I use for this is I use a thing called Restream.io, and you can plug in everything. What I'm not seeing here, which kind of bugs me and makes me sad, is I'm not seeing Theta chats come through. So I don't know if that's a configuration problem or if Theta is just not connected with this. IPFS, I believe it's going to be released over the next few weeks. The real specs, the basic like ground level specs were posted in the blog.gala.games a few weeks ago, so you can check that out. Hanzo Banzo, will the nodes get any cheaper? The way that the pricing on them works is it goes up by $100 for every 100 nodes that sells, and so numbers don't really go backwards, unfortunately. So, but probably not. When can we kidnap McCarthy to hear more about the awesome new shops? So McCarthy is Theta just went live. Okay. Hey, if you could, John, could you go post a question in Theta and let's see if it shows up? Or I don't know if other people are right now. This is amazing. Will there be a Mirandus Monday tomorrow? Yes, there actually will be. There was to be a Mirandus Monday last week, but it just kind of spiraled, and so there's a Mirandus Monday with some pretty cool stuff coming. Let's see. Any leaks on what graveyards will do? Well, they are where dead people typically go. That is an important thing. So you know, you'll definitely end up there at some point in time. And so owning one might be a good thing to have because it is kind of a required part of the metric or the game mechanics. Is my music coming through to you guys? I hope not. We'll see. Do cemeteries mean it will cost money to die? I mean, I assume it will cost something to die. Ah, okay, good. I'm glad there's no music because I'm listening to the Cranberries right now, and that would be just really embarrassing. Um, oh, so I don't want to give too many details, Ultra, as to exactly how that's going to work. I'd rather let McCarthy answer that. But yeah, I'm glad you like the Cranberries. This is actually it's not even the Cranberries. It's like where did it go? It's a cover by the Bad Wolves. It says, but it sounds really good. It's actually quite true to the origin. So I recommend checking it out. Yeah, no, not I'm a Barbie girl. Although I remember who was that? Aqua. Was it just called Aqua that sang that song? Are there separate teams working on each game? Yes, there are, Jake. There's separate teams. There's multiple studios that are involved. So it's not just the Gala Games team. There's a lot of other there's a lot of other studios that are involved. Okay. Uh, how many types of nodes will there be? So, and this is from Polito Wecapolo. Wecapollo. Wecapollo? Um, Pollito Wecapollo. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what linguistic styling I'm supposed to use there. Um, but the types of nodes, there's always going to be the founders nodes. The way that it is currently envisioned is there will be founders nodes, there will be nodes that will be rented, and then there will eventually be nodes that are free. But those are not out yet. Um, will low powered nodes still work once IPFS comes out? Yes, but um, the system is going to balance out what is required. So if, for example, the system needs a lot more storage or a lot more computational space, then the low powered nodes that don't provide that would get receive less of the extra rewards that get distributed. All of that will be released in time so people will be able to see exactly how it works well before it goes into effect. Um, how many studios? There's quite a few studios. Support account, go to blog.gala.games and check it out. There's a post a couple weeks back that goes into some detail on that. Let's see. I am not personally playing around with the network because that's not what I do, but um, I know that the developers are working on various things right now. And I saw somebody ask about coffee. Yes, I did. I have my wake up and be awesome cup, and it's fantastic. I'm having what is this coffee? Double Dead coffee by Raven Brewing. So, and thank you. Happy Sunday. I appreciate that. I am having a happy Sunday. How about you guys? Everyone having a good day today? Have you seen other pets than the dragon? MRAC DK. That's not everyone's seen that picture yet. So that's part of the Mirandus Monday release. That's the guys in Gala Gold got a little glimpse of some Mirandus Monday art. Um, so that's going to be tooth extraction. Ouch. Ouch. That is not fun. Yeah, people are going to be really happy with the Mirandus Monday update, I think. Sorry, not sorry. I can totally see that as like a... Sorry. Tell us about the backdrop. So this backdrop, which you can see if I go away. Here, actually, we'll do it the way was we have the technology. Boom. I'm invisible now. You can't see me. That is some concept art from what has been known as Project X thus far, although there will be a lot of interesting stuff released talking about that here pretty soon. And it won't be called Project X. Is Project X more or less ambitious than Mirandus? It's different. It's a Space 4X. So it's a little bit more along the lines of like a Civ sort of thing than Mirandus, which is more like a deep simulation. I don't believe the gameplay will actually be Eve style, although the art certainly looks like it is. You know, it's just beautiful, beautiful concept art, though. I actually plan on getting some of these printed on aluminum and hung up on the wall. Which are the main reasons someone should buy a Founders node? Well, the main reason that you should buy a Founders node is if you want to be a part of the network. So with a Founders node, you're able to help support the network. You're able to provide computational power and whatnot. And hold on, I got a question from Channing too. Anyway, you're able to contribute to the ecosystem, and you're able to, you know, sort of have a say in how everything goes forward in the growing decentralized network. So that's why you should do it. Hold on. My music has just changed to something wholly irritating. So let me go and fix this really quick. There we go. Better. I am now listening to the Smashing Pumpkins. Restreams says, I've received 100 messages. Yay! Can we get some high-res game art to put on something like a mural canvas? I would like that. I would really like that. So Channing Smithson, how the pack master nodes will work with Gala. Right now, for that's just a collaboration between our two projects. Pack runs some of our nodes, we run some of theirs. That's it. So there's no, you know, rewards distributed or coins distributed or anything like that. It's just we provide physical support for one another's networks. And I know you can't hear the music, John. That's unfortunately kind of required, because if you could hear my music, then Facebook would hit it with a DMCA thing, or not Facebook, everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, all of the places would tear it down. AG on Periscope says, how is Gala impacted by Ethereum's performance and fees? We are not a huge fan of Ethereum's gas and fees and whatnot, which is one of the reasons that we're building in a lot of different L2 and base layer solutions that allow us to scale much more effectively. So Ethereum, by being kind of crappy, has pushed us in a direction to become truly chain agnostic. And in that sense, you know, it's kind of one of those the obstacle is the way sort of things. You know, so that's that's that. Christian says, where can I find information about Gala as a company? Gala.games. There's a lot of information there. Can you rent a shop you own to someone to run and it's put in a deed plot you own? Well, I mean, you can do whatever you want with your shops and deeds. So, you know, if you put a shop up and decide to make a deal with somebody outside of the context of the game, yeah, sure. You do whatever you want. In terms of what will be enabled in the game, I'm not entirely positive how all of that's going to work out. Um, how does it go with the detailed homepage for Mirandus with dev thoughts, vision, and roadmap? There is actually, it was just released internally, a pretty cool Mirandus home site that's being kicked around right now. Um, so hopefully that will be released later this week. I'm hoping. I was actually supposed to fill out a survey, from the graphic design and web development team, but I didn't do that because I'm bad and have been very busy. Hey, Zach, I'm glad. We love you too. So, everybody who is listening to this, I suggest that if you aren't a member, you go to galagames.chat and join our Discord. We've got, like almost 23,000 Discord members right now, which is hugely impressive. And that's one of the most active communities I think I've ever seen. Kimber says, you're starting to look like me, shaved on top and growing on the bottom. For some reason, I always assumed you were a chick. Shout out to the Discord. That's right, guys. And yes, it is really awkward. Like when so for those of you guys that don't know the story behind this stuff that my grandfather would look at and say, "Hey, let's get some cream. Put the cream on your face. Let the cat lick your whiskers off." I don't know, Kimber. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I think I just look at Kimber and see Kimberly in my head. But because I've never met a Kimber, so I guess yeah. Anyway, the beard thing is I was on a stream the other day and I said that I would grow my beard if which it looks terrible when I grow it. If somebody donated $100,000 to Alzheimer's research. My father passed away a couple years ago at the age of 57 from early onset Alzheimer's, which if you don't know anything about, it is freaking brutal. It is one of the gnarliest diseases I think I've ever witnessed, and watching it, completely, shred my father was incredibly, incredibly difficult. But somebody did donate. So, yeah, now I have to grow a beard. I have to grow this for 6 months. At which point in time, I don't know what's going to happen then. We'll see. If it looks awesome, I may keep it. If it doesn't, then, I will definitely... Okay, that's obviously... one of the Bitcoin, or not the Bitcoin, one of the Facebook mods, if you could go nuke that, that would be fantastic. That obviously in the Facebook chat is not real. We don't do anything like that. So burn it with fire. I wonder if I can kill it in here. Can I? I don't think I can. That is massively frustrating. Is the Townstar guide on how to play, as I'm having a few issues with gameplay? So Reality, join the Discord at galagames.chat. There's a whole area for Townstar that will walk you through how to get things started, and scroll it away, guys. Scroll it away. There we go. Yeah, there's a whole area of the chat that's dedicated to helping you get started in Townstar, and people can come in there and ask questions, and people are very, very generous about sharing new information, and they'll even share maps and spreadsheets that they've made. It's really, really cool. Thanks, Exhale. I appreciate it. And yeah, I don't know how people believe some of these things. I mean, we had that situation last week with the Telegram chat, and I just don't understand how, like, on one hand, I really, really, really hate the fact that we have to shut down our Telegram. I wish that we could keep it open. But it's just so frustrating that people will do that. And it's even more frustrating that it sometimes evidently works. Otherwise they wouldn't do it. So yeah, it's a bummer. People don't give away free things like that. That's not a thing that actually happens. Apologies if a noob question, but do Gala nodes also need a PC running 24/7? So FUD Zero, no, they don't. You need to keep the node running for at least 6 hours. I highly recommend that you run it for much longer than that, and if you can deploy it on a system that is a 24/7 system, that's even better. Pand 04KA 15-second elevator pitch. Mirandus is a massive open world MMORPG simulation that brings in a lot of different interesting elements from the real world and plugs them into a fantasy MMORPG. Find out more about it by going to galagames.chat and blog.gala.games. Lots of cool stuff. Look for anything titled Mirandus Monday, and it will set you in the right direction. Oh no, it's bad when nuclear engineers disappear. Yeah, I don't know anything about the actual development of Townstar in regards to specific things like that. I am bummed that you had a bug. If there is a bug report area in the Discord, you can let them know. What's going on with the open positions on LinkedIn? They change too often. We have a lot of open positions right now, and we are growing like crazy right now. So there's lots of open positions. I believe there is a link that you can use to submit stuff on LinkedIn. I'm not entirely sure where that is. There's also a careers button at the bottom of Gala.games you could go click on. Any update on the referral rejig? So the referral rejig is a touchy. Are there any intern positions? Hold on, I'll get to that in a second. Let's talk about the referral rejig. So the referral rejig that people often talk about is kind of a touchy situation because essentially what it boils down to is that some people don't like the way that when you have a referral that comes through and people buy a node underneath you, there's a point or a point 1 point that continues on sort of as long as that node is being run. But the more I look at it and the more the system expands, the less the less I'm worried about that, because it actually is stabilizing quite nicely. There are no referrals that come in unless somebody actually comes with a referral. So it actually seems to be working pretty well. So I know that there are people who don't like it, but I don't know that it's really actually a bad thing. One point, actually, this is really interesting. Let me talk about this for a second. I was in the Discord chat the other day and I was talking to some guy whose name was Dixie something. And he was asking about the 500 points that you see at the top of the system. And his assumption was that the referrals somehow contributed to that. And what he didn't know, and what I told him, is that the referrals in that specific instance, that top account that's receiving 500 points, that's somebody who actually bought 500 nodes. And I was curious about this myself, and I looked it up, and I was able to see who it is that is holding those. And it's a person who bought 500 nodes. That's not a referral based thing. He's not getting 500 points based on referrals. So that's an interesting thing. If you look at the actual distribution, you can see that most of the points are going to people for operating nodes, and the referrals are actually quite small. Let's see. I'm confused. My earlier was my earlier question unclear? It was about Mirandus, not Sound. Sorry, it didn't have anything to do with bugs. I'm sorry, Blue Jump. I must have missed that. If you could ask it again, because I apparently can't scroll in this chat. With BJ, I don't think so. I wish I had 500 nodes too, man. Seriously. Let's see. Should people who get a referral under false pretense be allowed to continue to gain the... So the question would be, what does that mean precisely, King Snorky? What is a false pretense? You know, what is a false pretense for getting a referral? You trick somebody to click on a link, or, you know, like what how does that work? If you could give me some context, you could, I'd be happy to answer that question in more depth. When IPFS comes out, what changes, and I'm going to answer this for you, Galanode Guide, because I've seen you ask it a couple times. What changes will be needed on Vultr or PIVPS to get the nodes to run optimally? Have one of their beta testers figured this out? We haven't released it yet to the entire beta network. When we do, then I'm sure there will be more data that comes out for that. Will Gala Games be accepting internship positions? What do you want to do, Sam? I'm sure calling a node purchase an investment. We actively encourage people to do research, to not purchase a node. It is not an investment in any way, shape, or form. We published something on blog.gala.games saying that it is not, and we are actually working that into the purchase flow. So you have to see that, just in case you're not, you know, paying attention, I guess, and haven't done your research. And this is why we offer a refund to anyone who purchases a node and doesn't, you know, feels like they might have gotten into it in the wrong spirit of things for the first week. You know, we can only put information out there and encourage people to look at it. And we have been very, very vocal about this. And if people don't do research and they don't look at stuff, I mean, there's not a whole heck of a lot we can do, really. There's a... Okay, Blue Jump. Okay, there are very specific numbers of deeds and buildings in Mirandus, and these numbers will seriously affect how Mirandus evolves as an MMORPG. How were those numbers chosen? Michael McCarthy is... Mirandus is his baby. Yes, he was also involved in Townstar, but his earlier work that he did in his career was all RPG-based stuff. Arcanum, Temple of Elemental Evil, stuff like that. He has tuned those numbers very, very, very precisely. I don't want to speak to his intentions there, or his methods, but I know that, you know, he goes into incredible depth thinking about these things. For example, someone already created an account under... So if the reason that an account would be created under a different referral, okay, so it would be because they had followed a link from that referral. There is no other way that it could happen. So they may not have gotten your referral, but if that means that they didn't get a referral, period. You know, because we don't have an account. We don't have an account that you know, like, is a catch-all or anything like that. So El Teo, I'm pretty sure King Snarky is referring to YouTubers who get referrals by calling nodes an investment. We, again, don't want people to do that. But the people will still have to go through and look at us if they are buying it based on that and joining the Discord and getting involved in the conversations there, and they realize that, you know, that was something they didn't want to do. That's why we have that, you know, refund option available to them. Oh, no, don't. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was moving my tab and it almost, you know, exploded the entire thing here. Let me see if I can move this. So I realized I'm like, nah, crap. There we go. Sorry. Um, the site does not have a form to fill out for the Gala Game Fund. I'm very interested in this opportunity. Please provide guidance on how I can be a part. Go to gala.fund, Speed Racer, and you can fill out a form there. Have you something new about Mirandus? When comes the alpha? The alpha will happen later this year, I believe, and there will be some updates about Mirandus tomorrow. Can we get an AMA with Michael sometime? I was actually talking to Eric about this yesterday, and we were planning on doing some more AMAs here pretty soon. So that's definitely something we're looking forward to. Okay, guys, I've got a few more minutes, and then I have to go and get some other stuff done, but the main purpose of this was to check to make sure that the Restream chat thing works well, and I think it's beautiful. Any ETA on the hackathon? Yes, actually, I've interviewed everybody. I have their bits and pieces that I need to put together into a video. So that's definitely a thing that we'd like to do here soon. It's just this week, just so everyone knows, every day I was in probably about 10 hours of meetings, which is why you guys didn't see me in Discord all that much. So that was in between the hours and hours and hours of meetings and all of the other stuff. I have not had time to edit those videos, and I think honestly I'm going to be throwing them at someone else and saying, edit these, make them look good, please go. But let's see. Okay, let's see, anything else? We increased the price of nodes by buying what? Why would manage? We haven't done that. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, any other questions before I wrap up here? Anything else? Mirandus Monday, that is going to be coming. I'm actually going to go work on getting that together. I have a weekly meeting with McCarthy where I dig into all things Mirandus. So that's one of those cool things. There will definitely be cool information coming tomorrow, guys. Okay. Anyway, I will let you guys. Oh, custom textures to our buildings. Database driven shader model. You know what? Did you ever know Sammy Samosa? I've never heard of Sammy Samosa. I do like samosas. Can we do an AMA around this time? Yeah, I think we can do an AMA around this time. Let me talk to Eric and see what we can do. This is typically when we are doing a lot of calls with studios and things like that, because it is a convenient time for most of Europe and things like that. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing some more of that in the future. Yeah, wait. I feel... Do Gala Game Mexico Vegas. I would like that. I miss traveling. I would love to go to Mexico. I would love to go to Vegas. I would love to get some tacos on the beach and just hang out with people in Vegas. That'd be amazing. I'm so tired. And yes, European studios. Definitely talking to some of those. Anyway, okay, guys. Peace. Bitbender out. Thank you so much, and I will catch up with you guys soon.